Hello friends, welcome back to the S3 Cloud Hub YouTube channel. This video is going to be very interesting, and also important, to clear all your doubts about the DevOps field, or DevOps engineer. So the main topic of this video is, to cover all the day-to-day, or the daily task of a DevOps engineer. So without any further ado, let's get start the session. First of all, let's see, what exactly is DevOps? DevOps is the collaboration between development and IT operations to automate the production and deployment of software in a repeatable manner. DevOps helps increase an organization's speed in delivering software applications and services. The full form of DevOps is a combination of development and operations. It enables organizations to better serve their customers and compete better in the market. Simply put, DevOps can be defined as the alignment of development and IT operations with better communication and collaboration. So now, if we talk about what are the tools that are used in DevOps? So the first tool that is used in DevOps is for source code management, or we can say version control system. And these tools are Git, GitHub, Bitbucket. And there is one more tool called Jenkins, which is an automation server, and which has built-in plugins for developing the CI/CD pipelines. Then we have container management tools, like Docker, Kubernetes, and Mesos. These tools used to simplified, accelerated various workflow in our SDLC, or software development lifecycle, with an integrated approach. After that, we have tools for application performance monitoring, like Prometheus, Dynatrace, and AppDynamics. And then, we have tools for deployment and server monitoring tools, like Splunk, Datadog, Sensu, and these tools are used on SaaS and on-premises. Then we have tools like configuration management tools, like Chef, Puppet, Ansible, Bamboo, Jenkins, and IBM Urban Code. These tools are for managing and automating your infrastructure. After that, we have test automation tool in DevOps, like Ranorex, Selenium, and Test.ai. And these tools are used to release apps faster. Now, let's see, what is DevOps engineer? So a DevOps engineer acts as a liaison between the various departments that contribute to the maintenance and development of software, in order to make updates faster and to write code that is easy to update and easy to access. DevOps engineers manage software development operations, implementing engineering tools, and knowledge of the software development process to streamline software updates and builds. DevOps engineer are usually senior technology professionals who lead and coordinate the various teams that build or use the company's software. They oversee code updates and can take on a variety of roles as they help colleagues design, develop, test, and release software to consumers. DevOps engineers have a good understanding of agile methodology and industry standards, along with the specific networks and processes within their company. Now, let's move on to the main topic of this video, which is day-to-day, or daily tasks of DevOps engineer. So if we talk about the question, what are the daily activities of a DevOps engineer? So to be honest, it's pretty weak, because it depends on how much experience you have as a development engineer, and it also depends on your organization you work from. And if we're talking about the organization, it really depends on how long ago your company started using DevOps practices. So let me make some general points that a DevOps engineer, no matter what his background is and what his experience is. These are some of the points that normally most DevOps professionals do on a daily basis. So the first point is to make sure that the pipeline is running smoothly. So that is one of the most important tasks of a DevOps engineer. And he has to make sure that the CI/CD pipeline is intact and fix any problem or failure with. It is a top priority for such a person that they often need to spend time analyzing, troubleshooting, and providing problem fixes. Then the second point here is interaction with teams. Coordination and collaboration are key to the success of a DevOps engineer. So daily interaction with the DevOps and QA team, program managers, IT teams, and other stakeholders is always required. The next day-to-day activity of a DevOps engineer is infrastructure management. DevOps engineers are responsible for maintaining and managing the infrastructure required for the CI/CD pipeline, and making sure that it is up and being executed optimally. So, this is also a part of their daily schedule, such as working on a backup, and making sure that the systems are always highly available, a new platform setup, etc. The next point here is working on the automation backlog. So, automation is the soul of DevOps, and so DevOps engineers need to plan it out and spend a lot of time behind the keyboard working on automating stuff on a daily basis. Repetitive and mundane tasks must be automated using the necessary DevOps tools. After that, we have removing the bottlenecks. DevOps engineers' primary purpose is to identify the bottlenecks, or the manual handshakes, and work with everyone involved, the development, QA, and other stakeholders, to remove them. So the DevOps engineers spend a good amount of time finding such things, and building the automation backlog. Then exploration. So exploration is another daily activity for a DevOps engineer. So DevOps leverage a lot from the various tools, which are available, and there are many options as open source. So, the team needs to regularly check on this to make sure that the adoptions are as required. And this is something which also requires some effort, not on a daily basis, but you can say that such activities should be done on a regular basis. After that, self-learning. So self-learning and training are very useful in getting better understanding, and many organizations encourage their employees to take the time out and do it. And same holds true for DevOps folks as well. So, it is very important to learn something new every day. Documentation. So documentation is also an essential daily activity. Though Agile and DevOps stress less on the documentation, it is still an important part of the job on which a DevOps engineer works on a daily basis, be it server information, daily or weekly charts, or Scrum, or Kanban board, or simple steps to configure or modify the infrastructure. So, you need to spend a reasonable amount of time coming up with these artifacts. Then, last but not least task of a DevOps engineer is a continuous improvement as a practice. So it is up to the DevOps folks to build awareness of the potential of CI/CD and DevOps practices, and build a culture of leveraging it for doing things better, reducing the rework and increasing productivity, and optimizing the use of existing resources. You must go and talk to people to build DevOps and continuous improvement culture. So guys, that was all about the daily tasks and daily activities of a DevOps engineer. DevOps is a trending domain and continues to grow year by year. So new activities are always added to a DevOps engineer's to-do list. As a DevOps engineer, if you follow these activities every day, you will be successful in this area. And I hope you all guys are now clear with this thing. So guys, that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. I will see you in the next lecture. If you have any question or any doubt, feel free to ask in the comment section below. I will answer you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching. Bye and have a nice day.